Good. Please begin.
Synopsis.
Yes, please.
Deep in the Siberian forest, a mother plans to escape to the America with her daughter via the internet foreign bride scheme. To catch, the daughter must learn quickly to play an unusual musical instrument. Miller sits motionless at the table, palms flat on the tabletop. There a sound off stage right.
Привет. Understand the name? Ludmila, my little bunny. Please, practice your English as we have agreed.
A hug between Mama and Ludmilla. A hug and exchange air kisses.
Mama, mine must be English. Why do you dream so strongly of America? Do you not love our little cottage secluded so deeply within the Siberian forest? I find it so peaceful.
Because in America, an elf person at least has a chance to reach her truest potential, whatever that might be. Come, let's sit at a table and talk for numerous minutes with frequent silent pauses.
Mama and Ludmilla sit. Mama has a chair closer to stage right. They both sit motionless for 3 seconds. Mama shifts slightly.
Why are you so restless? I'm sensing yet another of your screw-the-ball schemes, yes?
So it's true. I have plans for superior and predecessors.
Excitedly,
My plan in a nutshell. You will make the acquaintance of rich American elf, go to America, marry, hatch many elf children, so many that the husband must demand that I too come to America to assist with raising the little elflings.
Ludmilla rolling eyes.
You are correct. Is far superior to previous plans. So how am I to acquaint myself with rich American elf?
I have created for you an online profile with a dating website frequented by rich American elves seeking the foreign elf bride.
I am curious to learn more about my online personification.
Squirming nervously.
I base your profile in response to the requirements listed by the man elf I consider to be the most feasible aspirant. Each man elf lists certain requirements that the woman elf must meet in order to be acceptable as his bride.
Oh,
Like the others who list dozens of oppressive and repugnant requirements, this elf fellow listed only one.
and what might those only the one happen to be?
Before we visit your admittedly most relevant of questions, allow first the sharing of information, happy and otherwise, about your elf groom to soon be. His name are Leroy, which means the king, and Jones, which means he who is very enthusiastic about a hobby. He has been paying and prestigious job. He's a telemarketer. He looks as healthy and virile as an ox. 2 oxes. I shall draw you a picture of him without pausing. Alas, we have no pen and paper. Must take my word.
And he is not like the elves of the nearby village who, instead of mature elf women, would prefer to be with a goat.
No. He has nothing but hatred for goats. That was the first question I posed to him. I have texted him with hundreds of times. believe him to be a good elf man, but his heart may be damaged by many evil American elf women of the past.
The requirement?
Yes, of course, but two other smallest of things. Minor misunderstanding, partially of my fault. He believes that he can speak our native tongue fluently by merely adding a syllable ski to the end of each English word he speaks.
Really, Ski?
Oh, the other smallest of details involves the pronunciation of your name.
Who could possibly mispronounce my name? The most beautiful sound I ever heard. Lumigira, 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 lumigira.
You can say do Dosidanya to Lumedia. He believes your name is Anna the Tag.
Please, my name is Anna Arkadevina Karenina.
For the rest of your life, well, the rest of his life, you will be called by an answer to the name Anna Kazuski Kazukovich.
No,
Yes.
the requirement. What is the requirement of this good man?
He has one hobby. He has obsession with playing of one particular instrument. The elf wife must share his love for the playing of and listening to his instrument.
But this is good. I myself love music. I am hoping it's over.
No, not oboe.
Even better, a stringed instrument of finest polished wood, beautiful in both sound and appearance.
No.
As the percussion, anything but percussion.
Anything? Here, let me show you something.
Takes kazoo from her dress pocket and holds it at arm's length in front of Ludmila.
Ooh. Ah, how is it that you came by such an item?
Looks away, Mama.
You traded it for one of our family treasures?
I traded the goat.
A trade was made of this for goat?
Nods yes. She places the second kazoo on the table.
2 for 1 goat.
What fool would agree to trade of a goat, our goat, for such a, what is it?
This is the breaker of deals. You must learn and learn quickly the mastery of this instrument before he arrives.
Mama, please not be pranking me.
It is an actual instrument. Allow me to show you.
Mama takes a huge breath. She begins to play, a little unsteadily at first and with too much vibrato. But at a reasonable volume, not too loud or too soft. These are notes played on the kazoo, not spoken words. Up on the rooftop, this is all. Reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus. She stopped to take another breath before she resumes playing. From off stage right we hear, as far from a distance, the note down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones, Christmas joys. Played on the kazoo by Leroy, both Mama and Ludmilla hear these notes and then turn to face in that direction. Mama springs to her feet. She takes a step toward the door, raises the kazoo and plays it with the notes corresponding to Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell. Off stage, we hear Leroy, now closer, playing Jingle All the Way. Mama and off stage Leroy play together. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Leroy bursts into the room from stage right. He is holding a kazoo. By chance, Mama is blocking Leroy's view of the still-seated Ludmilla.
Anna, Kazuzu, I came to claim your love, but I was lost in the woods, and surely would have perished if not for the sweet sound of I see you. Your beauty and your music have set my heart aflutter like a thin wax paper membrane stretched over a hole. At last I know true love.
Your music has created currents, tides, and back eddies in the juices that flow from my loins. Allow me to warm you in accordance with tradition.
Mama gives Leroy a bear hug. While holding each other, they play several seconds of the bridal song. Leroy backs away to arm's length, holding her hand.
Your impressive country allows me to stay here for only 24 hours. I've spent half of that finding you. You and I, must be across the border by midnight.
He goes on bended knee.
Please come to America with me. We shall be married and make beautiful music together.
There can be only one answer, and of course that answer is...
Ludmilla is accidentally caught. A look of despair overcomes Mama.
The answer must be no. I am afraid there is an error of comedies. I am not your Anna Kazuzu. She is.
That's Ludmilla.
I don't understand. If she is Anna Kazuzu, then who are you?
I am Mama Ski.
Frowning, facing.
Is there a Papa Ski?
No, years ago, hunting trip mishap.
Acting out with her hand, he was trampled,
Now
then,
that's
He was
her.
trampled,
oh,
then gored, then more trampled
I am sorry for your loss.
by a goat.
I am completely and totally over it, I assure you. Now, you two must go before the border closes.
No, this isn't right. Before we go, we must play. She must prove she can play. I demand that you play the Flight of the Bumblebee in its entirety in A-flat major up-tempo.
Ludmilla uses her thumbs and forefingers to grasp incorrectly the ends of the kazoo, like an ear of corn. She raises it to her lips, and she intends to blow into the bowl of the kazoo, and she lowers the kazoo.
I shall not play the Flight of the Bumblebee in up, down, or any other tempo. I shall play a catchy ditty of my own choosing.
She lifts the kazoo.
Stop! Leroy Jones, you stop! Stop with your requirements and demands. For once, listen to the music of your heart.
Mama Ski, you are as wise as you are talented and beautiful. My heart music tells me that it is you I want, Mama Ski. Please come to America with me.
But what of my little bunny, my finger?
She can come visit us as often as she wishes once we are settled.
A holiday season miracle is good. Now you two bird lovers fly across the border before midnight.
Mama hugs Ludmilla, and Mama and Leroy pretend to ride hobby horses and begin to play Deck the Halls. They ride once around the table and then ride off stage right. Ludmilla listens as the sound fades away. She properly lifts the kazoo, then begins to play Toyland or Silent Night, slowly, sadly, beautifully.
Is that the end? All right.